Hi guys, welcome to another Top Table Wargaming video. I'm in the studio of Hot Gates Gaming today and I've got a guest, Mr. James Clark, as you guys probably know him. We're going to be reviewing the Champions of Erebor minis, which were painted by HVM Workbench, and I bought them off a guy called Klaus Sneider. Very nice guy, very good photographer, but I'll go a bit more into that in the video. So we'll see you on the table in a second. And here's the minis, guys. As you can see, they are absolutely stunning. I'm over the moon with these. It was a Mr. Klaus Sneider who I purchased these models from, and he's the guy, you've probably seen him on the GBHL group. He posts up all the thematic pictures with all the...
Those are the ones with the backgrounds, aren't they?
Yeah, the gorgeous lighting and smoke effects and things like that. They're really, really cool.
Very cinematic, look like they come straight from the movies.
It does look like part of the film. It is really, really good. And the paint job is from HVM Workbench. Again, you'll have seen a lot of his stuff, and Klaus does a lot of the photography for HVM. So that's really good. We're going to be using these guys in some bat reps on the channel in the near future. So if there's any specific scenarios or enemies you'd like these guys to be fighting against on these videos, if you can let us know, that'd be great. As far as using these models, I've never used these profiles. You used them, James, didn't you, last week?
Well, I didn't use them. I did find myself up against them on a Hot Gates Gaming battle report, so make sure you go and check that out, guys. Yeah. It was the first time I'd come across the Champions of Erebor. Now, I did get hammered in the comments because it was the first time my opponent had used them as well, and we forgot some of the key rules that they've got. And I think the big one for the Champions of Erebor is that they all get Swarm Protector. Yeah. So they're effectively bodyguarded while Thorin is alive, and they've got a lot of special rules. And that's one of the really cool things about Thorin's company, whether you use the one from the Escape from Goblin Town or whether you use the Champions of Erebor, is they've got lots of cool rules that synergize really well with each other, which make for incredibly entertaining battles to be involved in. Yeah. But of course, from a viewing point of view, fantastic battle reports. Yeah. Yeah. Now, one of the wonderful things about having wonderfully painted miniatures like these, because they are great. So these are the second set of these that I've seen up close and personal. And what's incredible is that they are beautiful, just like the ones done by Shadow and Flame were, but a completely different style. Yeah, completely different style. Now, when you get a lovely paint job like this, it's easy to become immersed in the game, isn't it? Yeah,
it's a lot easier. It just adds another level to the game, and you know, you really want your models to do well. I always find if I've got really nicely painted models, you want to do well with them. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get using these. We'll flip a coin to see who uses them. I'm hoping James will help me out with the bat rep, because I'm fairly new to filming bat reps, but I'm sure he'll give me a few pointers.
Absolutely, certainly. They're going to be fun to see on the battle. Yeah. Now, one of the really cool things I find about looking at these miniatures in particular as a paint job is the level of realism. So these definitely have, in comparison to Kevlar Lawrence's, which are obviously both are fantastic paint jobs, these are kind of grittier. They've got a bit more of a darkness about them, which does give a sense of realism, particularly when you get very close up to the miniature itself. The expressions on some of the faces and some of the facial detail is just absolutely wonderful work. But it seems that a lot of almost the highlights that come from this aren't from necessarily just the highlighting phase. It's the ability to get very, very good and well done shadowing.
That's correct, yeah.
Which is what you can see coming through in a lot of these miniatures. So it'd be really interesting to see in the comments below what everybody actually thinks about this in terms of rating the paint job on these, because they are fantastic. And then what's the name of the guy who painted these again?
It's HVM Workbench.
And does he do commission painting?
He does do commission painting. I'm going to put a link to his website. He's got a gorgeous, gorgeous website. I'll put that in the description below. He does a lot of Saga miniatures as well, so
that's really
looking at those. It's really cool. But yeah, it does amaze me the different styles that you can get. It's not just a case of you're a good painter or you're a bad painter.
No, definitely not.
There's different styles, and Kev's and HVM's are two completely different styles, and awesome in their own right, I think.
Absolutely. So I certainly can't wait to see these in a battle report coming to a YouTube channel near you soon, guys. So I hope that you lot are looking forward to it. Again, make sure that you get in the comment section below. Let us know what kind of things you'd like to see in the future, when you would like to see Thorin and his company take on whatever. It's got to be an Azog.
We're thinking Azog, but we'll go with what you guys want to see. So yeah, let us know, and we'll try and make it happen on the channel as soon as possible.
Good stuff. Get involved in the conversation, guys, and make sure as ever that you comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, and support us all on Hot Gates Gaming and Top Table Gaming. There we go, we're sharing the love. Okay guys, we'll leave it at that, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.